Hey guys, today I'm reviewing the numbuzin No.9 NAD Retinol Volumetox Eye Cream. So welcome to today's video. I'm Sarah, this is No BS Beauty, and I purchase all these products with my own money, and no sponsored or anything like that. So check out my new website. We're updating it with new reviews. Every day we're adding new reviews, so check it out. Cameraman is doing it all. So, yeah. Anyway, and subscribe to my newsletter. So, yeah, so I have this interesting looking contraption. And it's from numbuzin, and it's part of their No.9 lineup, which has got a toner, an essence, and a sheet mask, and now an eye cream. Okay, so they say plump up dull, sagging skin with this firming eye cream is formulated with niacinamide and ceramide to brighten dark under eyes along with retinol and 50 peptides to firm up sagging areas. NAD Plus in the formula also provides hydrating care. And if you checked out my video on my predictions for trends for 2026, if you checked it out, let me know. That was one of the trends I predicted. So, yeah.
We'll link it below.
We'll link it below if I remember. Odds are I don't remember. Okay. So, first criteria is packaging. I get what they're trying to do with this packaging. It's funny. It's trying to look like a syringe or a needle. But it's kind of... not necessary. I'd rather have just a regular little squeeze tube, because this is just so gimmicky, I guess. So the tip is to use it, you have to pull the little thing out at the end off, and then you pump it here with the injector, and I'll show you when I show ease of use. But yeah, I'd rather have a little squeeze tube. It's stupid, kind of, but I get it. It's funny, but a lot of people in the reviews I was looking at were confused, and whenever makes it confusing, it makes it hard to use, and it's just, yeah, anyway. Okay, in terms of denatured types of alcohol, it does not contain any of those. It does contain some fatty alcohols and has no fragrance and no scent, and is manufactured in Korea. So ease of use, so you want to use the pumper. I do like that they put the expiration date on here and the manufacture date. That is a pro. It does make this kind of hard to dispense a proper amount, so there we go. Yeah, it's kind of... And you know what? So it does apply really nicely, so you just apply this a moderate amount, and then they say pat for better absorption. I would recommend using this in your evening routine. It does have kind of a pearlescent finish, which makes it nice, but because of the retinoids in here, I think you're better off using this at night, and in your daytime focusing on sunscreen and vitamin C. So even though it has a nice finish that kind of gives it a little bit of a brightening look, yeah, that's kind of what I would recommend doing. It does have a nice feel. It has a nice texture to it. It doesn't feel tacky or anything. It really does feel nice and slippery on skin, but not over the top or sticky or anything like that. So I'll use it around my eyes, underneath my eyes, and sometimes in between my eyebrows, but I would not... A lot of eye creams I'll put on my eyelids. I don't recommend doing it with this because of the retinoids in there. And be very careful getting this too close to your eyes, because your eye tear ducts are very sensitive to certain ingredients we use in skincare and a lot of lash serums and things like that. So be very careful. You don't want to get into your eye at all. It's, yeah, I've done that a few times, and it's just not worth the risk of your eye glands. So, okay, so for beneficial ingredients, they've got macadamia nut oil, which is a great emollient that's rich in fatty acids. Niacinamide is great for brightening your skin. Olive fruit oil is a great antioxidant. Shea butter, great emollient and antioxidant. We've got coconut oil, which is a great emollient. We've got the NAD. I'm not even going to pretend to pronounce it, but it's a great antioxidant and hydrating ingredient. Retinol, gold standard for anti-aging, for fighting fine lines, fighting wrinkles, skin texture, and firming saggy skin. Retinol is the it guy still in terms of that. It's got adenosine, which is an anti-inflammatory ingredient. It's got gardenia florida extract, which is an antioxidant. The gardenia florida oil can be fragrant. It's got viola extract, which is a skin protecting ingredient. Cocoa seed extract, antioxidant. It's got several different types of hyaluronic acid in here, which is great. Resveratrol, great antioxidant. Then we've got the 50 peptides. I'm not going to list them all out, but the stars of the peptide show include the Glyceryl peptide, which is great for puffiness under your eyes. It's got the arginine peptide, which is the Botox in a bottle peptide. The thymulin 4 peptide, biopeptide EL, matrixyl 3000, collagen, and matrixyl synthesis are the stars of the show. It's got 50 peptides. The ingredient list on here goes all the way down the back of the box. So that is kind of impressive. It has a lot of ingredients. So if you're super sensitive to certain ingredients, just be aware it's got a lot. But a lot of the great peptides in here. In terms of animal testing, it is cruelty-free, so no issues with that. For performance, so promises to help brighten dark circles, improve hyperpigmentation, and firm up saggy areas. I would say this does help with all of those promises. It does contain a small amount of retinol, which will help with the wrinkles and things like this, and small amounts of each peptide. 50 of them is impressive. Very small amounts of each one. Not very friendly for acne-prone skin, I would mention. So it contains olive oil, which is kind of comedogenic, cetyl alcohol, stearic acid, dimethicone, sorbate and stearate, coconut oil, and sorbate isostearate. So if you have acne-prone skin, FYI, it's got a ton of acnegenic ingredients. So just be aware of that. Although you're only applying it to your eye area, so it may not be a big issue. So Beauty of Joseon has their Ginseng and Revive Eye Serum, which is a great actual all-over retinol product. This does not compare to that because the Beauty of Joseon Ginseng Eye Serum is a much larger bottle. This is actually a very small amount. It's 10 milliliters, which is how much ounces? 0.33 ounces. So if you got this giant packaging, which if the whole thing were full of this product, it would make it a little bit more affordable. 10 milliliters is not very much. So I'm actually probably towards the very empty side of using this now. So when you compare it to other products that may have a half an ounce or 1 ounce, it's 14 bucks, but it doesn't come off that cheap when you consider it's 10 milliliters. So not expensive, but not, you can get something else, an alternative probably for less when you figure in the size. The it factor, I'll definitely finish this one. I don't love it as much as I do the No.9 NAD Sil Essence. I love that stuff. Can't convince me to give it up. I love it. I don't have the same love for this that I do for that, but yeah. So for eye serums, I still love the Cosrx Snail Peptide Eye Cream. The ordinary multi-peptide eye serum is also a nice option. For dupes and alternatives, the closest one I could find was the Handskin Peptide Collagen Eye Cream as the closest alternative. There's no real other similar products that contain 50 peptides. So overall, it's still a good product. With a 10 being a perfect score, I give it a 7. So is that about a C? It's nice. I'll definitely finish it. They changed the packaging. I could consider repurchasing it, but it's not friendly to travel with or anything like that. And it kind of takes a little bit of space in your drawer. It's just an odd packaging, I guess. But good ingredients overall, and nice products. So curious if you guys have had a chance to check this one out yet or not. And if you have what your thoughts are, leave a comment. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.